how much you realize the importance of that as you've risen to this place, you know, to keep the day ones around you and stuff like that.
I mean, you'll know this. It's lonely at the top, you know, but it's not if you bring the right people with you, the people that came up with you, the people that, you know, love you for you, you know, the people that know you from before you had money, before you were famous, you know. So I like to have them around to keep me grounded and just make sure I'm solid, because they knew me before any of this shit happens. And you know, it's hard because sometimes I have fallen into the trap of having people who just agree with me. Yes, man, you know. And even my boy Chance, I'm glad like I have him around, because sometimes I'm crazy. I don't always have the best ideas, and I'll have an idea and he'll be like, nah. I'm like, okay, cool. I just needed someone to tell me no. But I'll put it out there. But if he's like, nah, we're not doing that, I'm like, okay, cool. Because then it just helps me. But if I have people around me who just like, okay, sure, then eventually it just makes me more powerful, and I just start to think like, oh yeah, you know, I'm the shit. I can say whatever I want, and that's not healthy, man. I don't think that's healthy for the ego, you know.
Your brain is the most powerful weapon in the world. Once you put away your phones and your computers and all that we have nowadays, yeah, it's great. We're up to date, but your brain is the only thing you have when you're going through depression, when you're going through hard times, when you're going through death, real life. You can't Google that, man. You're alone. You're alone. You may have a shrink you're going to, you may have a best friend you're going to, but there's 24 hours in the day where you're alone in this brain, and your brain is talking to you in all kind of ways, and it wants to control you and pull you in these different pockets. If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you're
Today, I want to tell you 3 stories from my life. That's it. No big deal. Just 3 stories. It's about connecting the dots. I dropped out of Reed College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around as a drop-in for another 18 months or so before I really quit. So why'd I drop out? It started before I was born. My biological mother was a young, unwed graduate student, and she decided to put me up for adoption. She felt very strongly that I should be adopted by college graduates, so everything was all set for me to be adopted at birth by a lawyer and his wife. Except that when I popped out, they decided at the last minute that they really wanted a girl. So my parents, who were on a waiting list, got a call in the middle of the night asking, "We've got an unexpected baby boy. Do you want him?" They said, "Of course." My biological mother found out later that my mother had never graduated from college and that my father had never graduated from high school. She refused to sign the final adoption papers. She only relented a few months later when my parents promised that I would go to college. This was the start in my life.
You got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control it. If not, it's over. What existed for me was, okay, man, how am I going to fucking make this work? And all I knew back then was hard work. The only way anything gets accomplished. That's all I heard back in those days. You got to work hard. You got to work hard. I'm not getting I can't get this paragraph. I can't remember what the fuck's in this paragraph to pass this test to get in the military. Read it again. Still not getting it. Read it again. But if you're not getting it, write it out. And that's how I started learning. Okay, well, I gotta write out everything I do. And then write it out again, and write it out again. And guess what happened? I got it. I can't swim. I'm negative buoyant. Go back again. I can't swim. Go back again. Go back again. Go back again. I got it.
We don't kill nobody. We don't push nobody. We don't make nobody. Like, if you don't want, okay, leave. Like, even yesterday, I was talking with them. It was Saturday, and everybody complained about they tired. What you want? All week you was work hard. End of the week, if you don't tired, this is good question. You have to worry about yourself. But this is Saturday. Your 6th day, you work so hard. Of course, you're gonna tired. Tomorrow rest, and Monday we're gonna begin one more training. If you don't want, go back to Dagestan and stay with your mom. She's gonna give you every day good breakfast. You don't do nothing. Stay there. But if you come here, don't complain. You want to become best. You want to become champion. And now you want to say like you tired. Who cares? You tired or not? Nobody care about you. Even you, if you're gonna watch fight, you just watch fight. They walk out inside the cage, they fight, and they leave. You don't know what happened behind the scenes.
Yeah.
This is not your business. Nobody care about this.
Yeah.
He was tired. He have personal problem, family. Nobody cares.
Are you happy?
Right now, yes. Yes, I'm very happy.
Why do you say right now?
Because it's not lasting, it's fleeting. That's one thing I've also learned as well is, well, you can't enjoy the sunshine without a little rain. And everything is temporary. Everything's forever changing. So even right now, I'm happy. I'm enjoying life. I love where I'm at. I love who I'm around. I love who I'm with. You know, I know it's not lasting, because guess what? Something's gonna happen that's gonna shake that up. Because back in the day, whenever this was happening, I'm just like, it's been a few good days. Things is too nice. Where's the thing that's gonna fuck me up? But not now. I'm just like, this is nice, and I'll just sit in it, and I'll just enjoy it. I enjoy the happiness, and I enjoy what I'm doing, I enjoy where I'm at. And then when the bad thing comes, I'm like, there it is. It's okay. This is gonna pass as well. This too shall pass. So when I say, yeah, I'm happy right now, I'm happy, very happy.
Around 2010, 2011, I went through this huge spiritual thing where I became obsessed with the power of the mind. Just realizing how powerful our minds actually are, like how we really do paint our world with our thoughts and our level of self-belief. And so, right around 2010, took myself from being very average-minded to actually believing that I was the shit, and believing that I could be the shit and that I could be the GOAT and be the greatest.
I wanted to be one of the best basketball players to ever play, and anything else that was outside of that lane but I scored.
This is 12, 13.
12, 13. Then 14 came around, back half of 13, 14 years old, and then I was just killing everyone. And it happened in 2 years. And I wasn't expecting it to happen in 2 years, but it did, because what I had to do was work on the basics and the fundamentals. Well, they relied on their athleticism and their natural ability. And because I stick to the fundamentals, it just caught up to them. And then my body, my knees stopped hurting. I grew into my frame, and then it was game over.
Wow.